to be a different side of me, yeah. You'll find a different side of me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel today. I hope you're having a great day. So as the title suggests, in today's video I'm gonna be comparing two of my favorite drugstore foundations to each other. First, I was thinking to do separate videos on these two foundations, do some wear test and go really into details of how they both work and what do I like and dislike about them. But then I realized there are thousands of videos doing that already on YouTube because they are not new foundations and they are quite well known. One of the foundations we're talking about today is my absolute favorite Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. I actually have this here in 3 shades because I love mixing them. I have the shade 104, 122 and 242. These are basically the 3 most pink shades they have in the line. So obviously 104 is more like my winter shade. 242 I would only ever wear if I'm tanned. And 122 is a shade that matches me basically throughout the whole year. And I really just use 122 and I mix 242 or 104 into it. And I absolutely love this foundation. It's super quick to apply. I actually apply it using my fingers. I know not everyone loves that method, but I do. It's really like undetectable on the skin. It's called Matte and Poreless. I don't know if I can really support those claims because I don't think it's matte. It's definitely more of a dewy finish, at least on my skin. And I don't think it's poreless, but doesn't emphasize your texture. So that helps. It's definitely not a full coverage foundation. I would say you can build it up to a medium coverage. But I actually do like that about this foundation. I think it's really nice that it's not a super high coverage. And it's really affordable. It's £6 for 30 milliliter or 1 fluid ounce. I think that's a really great price. The other favorite I have is actually also from Maybelline, and that is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. From this range I only have 1 shade. They have much less shades available than they do in the Fit Me line, and they all run quite yellow and I have pink undertones in my skin. This foundation shade I have here is number 21 Nude Beige, and this is the one closest to my skin tone, but it's still not a perfect match. So on a normal day what I would do is I would mix this one with one of the Fit Me foundation shades to make it a perfect match. This foundation applies better using a beauty blender, so that's what I'm gonna do today as well. And this is a medium to high coverage, so this one is more detectable on the skin. I can definitely see the foundation on my skin when I wear this. However, it looks nice. I wouldn't say it's cakey. It can get cakey throughout the day. This one is slightly more expensive than the Maybelline Fit Me. I want to show you the difference between these two foundations. So I'm gonna do half face Superstay and half face Fit Me, and then I'm gonna show you how they look, and then I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup on top of it and come back and show you how they look so that you can really see which one suits you better. I would definitely say that for the Superstay it's better for an oily skin because it's full coverage and because it can get a bit more cakey and drying. For the Maybelline Fit Me, even for the matte and poreless version, I would say it suits any skin type. Seeing how the Maybelline Fit Me is slightly cheaper, I'm gonna do that on this side of the face, and I'm gonna use Maybelline Superstay on this side of the face. With the Maybelline Fit Me, I'm gonna use my fingers because, like I said, it applies better, at least in my opinion, using your fingers. And with the Superstay, I'm gonna use my beauty blender to apply. So we're gonna jump right into that. I'm gonna apply both of them and then I'm gonna come back and show you everything. We're gonna start with the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 122, and I'm just gonna put some on my hand and start applying it in dots on the face. Normally I apply this one in 2 layers, and for the first layer I just apply my medium shade, just because this way I can see how much lighter it will need to be on the second layer. Basically I just massage it into the skin. In my opinion, this foundation actually feels quite similar to the Chanel Vita Lumiere, and that's why I decided to apply it with my fingers, because with the Vita Lumiere they actually say you should be applying it with your fingers. Okay, so today this shade matches me quite well. I would say that I could even go in with 242 in certain areas to almost like bronze up the face. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with the second layer. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of 122, and I make sure to bring it down my neck. And now that I worked 2 coats of this into the skin, I'm gonna go back with the shade 242 and just basically bronze up some of my face. And that is my foundation finished. So as you can see, it's pretty undetectable. I don't think you can really tell that this half has no foundation and this half has Maybelline Fit Me. I think the biggest difference is just that the tone is better and the skin looks smoother and nicer, but it's definitely not one of those cakey foundations that completely changes the appearance of your skin. So I think that's what I love about it. I don't really like when the makeup changes the way I look. Now I'm gonna take some of the Maybelline Superstay and I'm gonna apply it straight on my face. And then I'm gonna take my Dump Beauty Blender, working it into the skin. I like to take one more pump and go back again. I don't think the camera can really give it back, but on this side I definitely have more texture, and obviously the Fit Me side looks more bronzed because of the shade 242 being much darker than my Superstay foundation. I think they do look quite similar, but the Superstay stays more matte and gets cakier, whilst the Maybelline Fit Me gets a bit more oily but not cakey throughout the day. But anyway, that's just my experience with my skin type. Now I'm gonna go on and apply the rest of my face makeup and my eyebrows and then I will come back and I will show you the finished look, and then we will see which one looks better with all the other makeup on top of it. Okay guys, so that's the rest of my makeup done. Honestly, they are extremely similar. The only thing I would mention is that on the Fit Me side, I felt like the foundation was moving around a little bit when I was applying my bronzer on top of it. Like, I feel like it got a bit patchy here. On the other hand, I feel like on this side I have more texture around the highlighter. I honestly think that it's really up to you. The Superstay one is longer wearing, but like I said, it gets cakey throughout the day. The Maybelline Fit Me is much more natural. It gets dewy throughout the day. It does rub off in certain areas, and I have noticed before when I was wearing it for 8 to 10 hours that around my jawline and on my nose the foundation was gone. So this one is definitely not as long lasting and not as full coverage. However, it's cheaper, available in more shades. and easier to apply. At least I find it easier to apply. You just need to decide, do you want it to look more natural or do you want it to last longer? Do you mind if it rubs off, or do you mind if it gets cakey? Thank you very much for watching. That's it for this video today. Now I'm gonna go on and jump into another video where I'm gonna do some eyeshadow look. That's why I haven't finished the whole makeup yet, but this is for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.